I'll tell you what, Bubba, he's just running around uncontrolled and unchecked. Something needs to be done about him.
We better check and see if he's not frothing at the mouth, because I think he may have rabies. He's acting crazy enough. He's probably got the yellow eyes working. And now Miller is calling for the runt.
Bubba's coming out. He's calling him out, so we'll see.
Miller doesn't call him the bulldog. He calls him the puppy dog, the little squirt. So we'll see if Bubba can squirt himself on out here now.
Here comes Bubba, and of course, always at his side, you've got the giant. I call him the rocket scientist. He's Leviathan.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the whale, the Leviathan. And I hear this crowd. I hear the chant beginning to go up, CK. They're yelling, Moby Dick. Moby Dick. Every time they see the whale in the ring, that's what they yell, Moby Dick.
I'm not getting the matches I want.
Now Miller is finally going to tell the runt exactly what is what in the world of the Pro Wrestling Express.
I'll tell you what, Jim Miller is someone that is just absolutely not intimidated by Bubba or any of his antics. It doesn't matter who he has out there with him.
And now he's going to lay the line down. This is
setting up all the managers. Setting up all
the commissioner telling one of his wrestlers, or managers in this case, exactly what's going to happen, how this league is going to be run.
I didn't say me. Use the brain. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, little guy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce the Vice President of Operations of Pro Wrestling Express. Hit the music. What's on the store again, isn't it? I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Mr. B.A. Briggs, the first and foremost ever PWX heavyweight champion. And now, head of wrestling operations. So now, lights off. And they say, I heard this said, that this is the house that Briggs built. I don't know how true that is, but for whatever it may be, if this is my house, then I got to clean some house. And the first order in me is, I'm going to take out the trash from the wall. Here's the trash bag, my friend. Now, my first appointment here is a match between me and you. Right now. Partner.
Hello again, wrestling fans. Pro Wrestling Express is on the air. Along with my partner, CK, I'm the Doctor. Tonight, another appearance by the smash new tag team, the Bomb Squad, plus JB Destiny in his first TV title defense. What a great night.
It's going to be good. Stay tuned.
Pro Wrestling Express, Western Pennsylvania's biggest, best, and most exciting wrestling promotion, returns to the Pittsburgh area every 3 weeks with bone-jarring, back-breaking, in-your-face action. Call 673-2811 for information. Find out what the WWF already knows. Wrestling in Pittsburgh means PWX 673-2811.
And now B.A. Briggs is countering. He is called for the one-man party. He's called for Gator.
Gator and B.A. Briggs. I'll tell
Now
you what,
Leviathan doesn't know what to do.
taking on Bubba and Leviathan, and here he comes. The one-man party is in the house.
There he is, looking all big and green and ready to go.
And Bubba is beside himself. He has no idea what to do. This is not what he was expecting. He doesn't like surprises. He likes it when he's in control, no one else.
Boy, that's right. He likes people to think that he's always bringing things out of left field, but he's very crafty. He knows. He tries to set things up one move ahead. But now, first Miller by declaring B.A. Briggs the VP of Operations, and then Briggs by bringing out the one-man party has completely screwed up the Runt's plans.
This must be how you file a grievance here in the PWX. You take it right to the Vice President for Wrestling Operations, B.A. Briggs.
And chances are, if your name happens to be the Bulldog, or the little squirt, as Jim Miller calls him, your hearing's not going to be that long in front of the VP of Operations.
Nope. He's a very no-nonsense type of person, so that doesn't really bode well for the Bulldog and Leviathan.
So here we are now. It looks like they're still trying to figure out exactly who's going to get it on in this match. B.A. Briggs looks like he's ready to fight. Leviathan's got his shirt off as well.
I don't think the Bulldog, he's not even ready to wrestle. He was not expecting this. He's not warmed up. And now I think the only thing that's carrying him on is his pride right now.
Looks like we're going to turn this into an Australian Rules tag match. That's the head referee of PWX, Sean Patrick, in the ring, so he'll be ready to referee anything. And right now, B.A. Briggs is just laying the lumber to the Runt.
Big forearm to the back, and Bubba is down. B.A. Briggs is a lot more powerful than Bubba the Bulldog.
And what do you do with a dog when he's down, CK? You kick him in the rump. That way he knows who's boss. Big body slam by B.A. Briggs onto the Bulldog. The Bulldog came out. He didn't think he was going to wrestle, and now all of a sudden he finds himself in a world of trouble with bad attitude Briggs.
I'll tell you what, he is on the receiving end right now, and Bubba counters with a big rake to the eyes. That's the only way he could have gained the advantage over B.A. Briggs, and now B.A. Briggs is in trouble.
They've got him over in their corner, and as the Bulldog puts the shoulder to him, Leviathan brings down those monster forearms.
Look at that. Look at the size of that foot that Leviathan is laying in a B.A. Briggs. He's probably got like a 23 or 24 size foot. That's a big man in there.
And as he makes the sign of the dog pound to the crowd, Sean Patrick was distracted, and the Bulldog used that collar to choke B.A. Briggs.
And B.A. is down now. He is really down. He was double teamed in the classic style by that dog pound.
Leviathan has him against the top rope, and he rakes his eye across that rope. And it's not really a rope, CK. That's steel cable.
That's
wrapped
exactly right.
in colored athletic tape or duct tape.
That doesn't have a lot of give to it. Big boot, B.A. Briggs, glancing blow to the side of the head. Now he's trying to counter in dog pound style. He goes beneath the belt.
A series of Lewinsky chops there, and he takes the Leviathan, but Leviathan able to counter and bring Briggs to his knees.
Only Kenneth Starr knows for certain what's going on inside that ring.
Boy, and you look at the Leviathan's face, I'll tell you what, that IQ can't be more than Forrest Gump.
No, that's exactly right. Big trip up, Bubba outside the ring. He pulled B.A. Briggs' feet out from underneath him, and now the dog pound is doing what they do best.
CK, that's exactly right. You can say what you want about the squirt, you can say what you want about the whale, but the dog pound can wrestle. They are tag team masters.
And they work well together. Big tag into Gator. I don't know if Leviathan knows
I don't think Leviathan knows who the real man in the ring is. Briggs went over, he tried the flying javelina press on the Bulldog. The legal man in the ring is the one-man party. He gets him over, he rolls him up, and he's able to get a 2 count there.
And now we got the two big boys in the ring. Gator against Leviathan. You're talking about 1,000 pounds of humanity.
700 pounds in one circle, 300 in another. B.A. Briggs has brought the Runt over here. Hey, little man, you're going to have to try to find your way back to the squared circle.
Bubba's got the chair.
Now he's taking
trying to get
chair.
it back.
He's got a chair with him. Now in the center of the ring, we see the one-man party and the Leviathan going at it.
This
Here
is out of
it comes
control.
Now. They're going to try to throw, and the gang reverses the Irish whip. He hits the chair.
Gator's got him up. Big
Oh!
slam. That's it. That's it. Leviathan is done.
1,100 pounds down in the center of the ring. And what a job by the one-man party.
Bubba got racked on the head with the chair from his own guy. Leviathan's down in the center of the ring, and I think at this point it's safe to say, Bubba, your grievous complaint, it's a case closed.
He came over into our booth. He stole one of our chairs.
Hey! 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 Sling Blade! What the hell is that? How stupid are you? How dumb are you? You know something? You are the weak link that is the Dog Pound. You big oaf. You gotta be the dumbest person I've ever met. You're a big, stinking, stupid sling bag. And you know something else? Big, dumb guy. You're fired. So you can carry your ass to wherever you want it because it doesn't belong here. Big guy, get the hell out of here. I carried you everywhere.
Put PWX to work for you. If you represent a local nonprofit organization, Pro Wrestling Express is the right answer to your fundraising needs. High schools, civic groups, fire halls, and charitable organizations have already reaped the financial benefits of working with the most reputable, the most successful, and the most popular name in tri-state wrestling. PWX offers events to meet your fundraising needs. Call 673-2811 during normal business hours to get PWX to work for you.
So, Jim Miller, you screwed me again. I leave the country to get in touch with myself, and I find out the 7-foot sissy's been doing that all along. Now he's wearing glitter and mini skirts, and he's dancing around with a guy with gold shoes. The Dog Pound don't play that. Leviathan, you go skipping around any organization you want to skip around to because you're no longer a part of the Dog Pound. Jim Miller, you got one member of the Dog Pound gone, and we're glad to be rid of them. But there's 3 left, and you've got to deal with us. You can only screw us for so long. Because as long as I've got breath in this body, as long as I have the power to walk to that ring, your wide load is mine.
And here they come, CK. It's the wrong crowd. The 2 junior members, Jimmy Angel and Mr. Big. And they're in the ring awaiting the appearance of the newly formed tag team, the Bomb Squad.
I'll tell you what, this is we'll call them the other wrong crowd because these 2 are the partners to Bad Boy Brian Anthony and Bad Attitude Paul Atlas. And here comes the Bomb Squad.
There's the Bomb Squad immediately going to take things into their own hands. As Angel was in the center of the ring trying to pose down, and Mr. Big, the head of security, was trying to give some members of the crowd the what for. The Bomb Squad comes in, and now they're taking Angel on themselves.
Big double side suplex. Jimmy Angel's down. He hasn't gotten completely dressed yet. Usually he does that little striptease at the beginning of the match, but he was unable to even get that done.
Sean Patrick is still trying to establish order in the ring. We did hear the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us for this match is Mark Wilhelm. Mark, what an incredible start.
Doc, I've heard a lot about this Bomb Squad team. I come out here to see what this is all about. These guys are off to a hot start, but Mr. Big and Jimmy Angel, they've been around the block a little bit, and I think there's still a lot left in this match.
I would call that a Bomb Squad with a very short fuse based on how quickly that went off.
Colonel Payne and BC just recently formed. They're still undefeated here in the PWX. This is probably the toughest match they've had so far against Jimmy Angel and Mr. Big. We'll see how they do.
CK, we're going to start things off with the real match with Jimmy Angel in there against the Colonel, and Angel catches the Colonel coming in with the old chop to the throat.
Now, CK, we've heard a lot about these guys together. You know, this is what, their 3rd match maybe? Where do you think these guys are going to be able to carry themselves in PWX?
Well, they've already gotten the attention of a lot of other teams here, noticeably the Gentlemen's Club and the Wrong Crowd. So it looks like they're going to send a message here to the tag team champions by taking on the partners to the tag team champions. That is Jimmy Angel and Mr. Big.
Couple of beautiful hip tosses there by the Colonel, and he takes Angel out and over and onto the hard concrete. Now Mr. Big's going to go over and try to find out if his partner's all right. Angel took quite a tumble there, and down they both come, the members of the Bomb Squad, from the top rope.
You got BC coming off in one corner, and he attacked Jimmy Angel, and you got Colonel Payne coming down on top of Mr. Big from the other corner. It doesn't matter which way they were facing, they both got attacked from above.
From 15 feet high in the air, they bring those smashing right hands down on the heads of their opponents. The Bomb Squad means business. Two men who found themselves on the rather short end of the stick with their former tag teams have now combined, and what a beautiful elbow by BC.
With BC in the ring here, one of the things that I'm afraid these guys are going to do is, CK, I think they're going to spread themselves a little thin. Like you mentioned, they've got a thing going on now. The Gentlemen's Club has caught their attention, but they're also in here with half of the wrong crowd. They're going in two different directions at the same time, and I don't think they're ready for that yet.
Well, this could be a little bit much right now. Right now you've got BC taking on Jimmy Angel. BC is one of the strongest members here in the PWX. He should have a strength advantage over both of these individuals. And now Colonel Payne's coming in. He's a lot more experienced than Jimmy Angel, so we'll see if he's able to maintain the advantage here.
You can see the tag team experience in both competitors as they work the quick tags. They keep their opponent in their own corner. And remember, when you give that tag, you've got to the count of 5 to get out. It's perfectly legal to stay in there until that 5 count.
And Mr. Big made that save there. Colonel Payne had a nice cover on top of Jimmy Angel, and Colonel Payne came in and broke that cover up. This match might be over had he not done that.
An excellent double back body drop.
Good teamwork here being demonstrated by the Bomb Squad. These guys are working pretty well together, even though they haven't been together all that long.
Fantastic action by the self-proclaimed strongest man in the Pro Wrestling Express. That's BC. That's a title he's claimed now for 3 or 4 years.
What do you think? How do you think BC is going to fare against a guy like Mr. Big here if he can get tagged in?
The nice thing about BC, Mark, to me, is the fact that not only is he a strong man, he's also an accomplished grappler. Very important. Mr. Big, the former head of security for the Wrong Crowd, who has recently signed a wrestling contract, is a fighter. He's strictly a brawler. Sometimes he finds himself at a little bit of a disadvantage inside the squared circle, although that move right there, catching BC from behind with the chop to the occipital lobe, was a nice piece of ring work.
I guess we're going to get to see the answer to that question I just asked, because Mr. Big tagged in now, and he's working on Bone Crusher here, daring him to get back up.
Likes to talk, does Mr. Big. The Captain Kirk double axe handle chop to the back.
I'll tell you what, he needs to stay on BC. BC is getting awfully close to that corner. The last thing Mr. Big wants is for BC to tag out to Colonel Payne.
There's a nice move there. He had him in an ankle hold, then he lifted the big man up and slammed that left knee down hard into that mat.
That might be the thing to do, is to work on one of the wheels of BC. You keep him down. He's not able to use that strength advantage when that knee is being worked on.
We've seen Atlas and Anthony. We've seen that strategy before. They find an opponent's weakness and they work on it throughout the match. This is their training of their junior members coming through.
You think also they're going to use this to the advantage in that they send these two out to try to pick a weak spot here in the Bomb Squad. It's almost as if this is a test bed to find out what works and what doesn't against a potential contender here in the future.
That's exactly right, CK. And here Bone Crusher's finally getting a little bit of offense on Mr. Big, but he's got to know that punching Mr. Big in the head isn't going to do anything.
Big boot to the sternum. See if BC is able to follow this one up. He's up on the second turnbuckle. Oh,
Mr. Big with a nice knee interrupted Bone Crusher coming down with a double axe handle.
That's right.
And he's staggering into the ring corner trying to get himself back together.
You know what? BC should have probably gone for that tag there. He's winded right now. He shouldn't have gone for that offense. He should have tried to get Colonel Payne in there to change the tempo of this match.
He suffered quite a beating here onto that left leg, and then he went up onto the second rope there, and he autographed that double axe handle move because of the fact that he's tired, he's winded, and his leg hurts.
Couple good, smart moves there by Mr. Big. He knew he wasn't going to be able to hold BC, so he goes and knocks Colonel Payne off the apron. So it doesn't matter how close BC got. Colonel Payne wasn't there to take the tag. And then as the referee goes over there to stop Colonel Payne, Jimmy Angel and Mr. Big make the switch. It wasn't a legal switch, but right now they've got the advantage.
Hey, it ain't illegal if the ref don't see it.
That's exactly
and
right.
Now, Angel continues to press the advantage. They're working hard. Earlier in the match, we saw them work on the lower left leg. Now they're working on the upper left leg and around the quadriceps, the hamstrings, and the gluteus maximus. I'll tell you, BC finds himself in a definite precarious pinfall type situation in the center of the ring, CK.
He's down and he's hurt right now. Jimmy Angel really is the more accomplished of the two wrestlers here between Jimmy Angel and Mr. Big.
Now, both his shoulder blades are on the mat. He could be counted out right now.
That's right. He's being held by the opponents. Sean Patrick didn't notice that. He didn't go for the count.
Well, Patrick evidently didn't feel that the advantage was there for the potential pinfall. So
They
of
shouldn't
course,
have control, yeah.
Exactly. So without control, that's not really a predicament. But now Big's got him up and down, and that's a beautiful maneuver.
Yeah, that one-legged Boston Crab, and that puts a lot of pressure on your lower back. BC, as a power lifter, you know, he's got a weakened lower back anyway, as all power lifters do, and this is really a good move to be used against him.
He's going to try desperately to get over the rope, and Angel is kicking the rope out of his reach. What a smart move by Jimmy Angel.
I got to hand it to him. I don't like Jimmy Angel, but that was a smart move. They know what they're doing in here, and they're picking up a lot from Paul and Brian.
I'll tell you, you and I have seen Jimmy Angel over these last few weeks, and he has sometimes, and I'm specifically referring to the match with Tarantula, taken a tremendous beating in there.
That was
but
a whole
he
lot.
doesn't
Yep.
quit.
Nope.
So you may not like Jimmy Angel, but you've got to respect him inside that squared circle.
And he gets better every match. That's the key. That's the hallmark of someone who's going to be great here in this sport, and it's probably only a matter of time with Jimmy Angel.
And that shows that, like Gentleman Jim, like Jim Miller himself, when Atlas and Anthony have finally decided to retire from competition inside the squared circle, they've got a great career ahead of them as trainers and managers.
That's exactly right. BC.
Angel now whips BC off the far rope and catches him coming off with that elbow to the front of the face.
Jimmy Angel right now, he's up on the turnbuckle. He's standing on the second rope. He's kind of wasting some time. He should probably stay on BC a little bit now, but
I'll tell you, that's a rookie mistake. He had one move in mind. He was going to do that move come hell or high water.
Big belly to belly.
He let BC get his composure about him, and BC caught him coming off that top rope, finally able to tag the Colonel, and the Colonel's just having a good time with rights and lefts.
And Colonel Payne immediately comes in, hits them both with the clothesline. He's fresh, no doubt. He's the freshest member of this match right now. He's got a lot of energy, and he's ready to go.
The double Irish whip finds the members of the wrong crowd in the wrong place at the wrong time. BC has Angel in the ring. I think the legal man in the ring is the Colonel. There's a beautiful backdrop. Here comes the Colonel finally off the top rope with a big right hand to the forehead, and he gets the cover.
Beautiful fist drop. He completely landed on Jimmy Angel's head.
An excellent match, a fine performance by the Bomb Squad, continuing undefeated here on television.
JB, Denny, Darlene, Tradition Rules t-shirt. Why are we here? They don't want to see us. Get the point. Get the shirt.
To order your Tradition Rules t-shirt, send check or money order to Hometown Sports, 833 East Pittsburgh McKeesport Boulevard, North Versailles, PA, 15137. The price is only $15 plus $4.95 shipping and handling. Order today!
In 1987, a drunk ran a red light. My wife and little girl were killed.
I was in the hospital. I was young. I didn't know any better.
Their insurance company told me they'd take care of everything.
I got all my hospital bills paid, but I signed away all my rights. I didn't have a lawyer to protect me.
If you've been injured, you need to protect yourself. Call us at Prabanic and Prabanic.
Heavyweight pizza. That's what that is.
Okay?
Oh, great.
Wonderful.
Great.
It's awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
JB, what's your favorite part here?
Dude, I'm telling you, man, this is a heavyweight pizza, but to me, the main event are the wings.
The wings.
Yeah.
Figures, you little high flyer.
Oh, all right.
I gotta go with the Mama's Pizza Pie myself. Yeah, you know
You
what?
like that?
They got a large special going on. Large pepperoni pizza, $5.99 every day delivered.
Oh,
You can't beat it. No, you can't beat that.
Woo!
Stop in at the Gun Rack to see our wide selection of new and used handguns and rifles at reasonable prices. The Gun Rack has reloading supplies, military relics, edged weapons, as well as antique and modern collectibles, plus a great assortment of accessories. We also specialize in gun repair and rebluing. Located on Route 136 between Route 51 and West Newton, Pennsylvania. Call 412-872-7774. That's 872-7774.
Right now, actually outside the ring, with referee Scott Venom, is Michael Vane.
Michael Vane, for whatever reason, decided he's going to pick a fight with some of the fans around ringside. They don't like him at all, and he decided he's going to get out of the ring and take issue with them right there face to face.
Boy, that tells me his head is not where it needs to be for this match. We know what kind of high flyer, what kind of exciting wrestler JB Destiny is. And I'll tell you, he's going to be a fine TV champion. CK, I can feel it.
I tell you what, JB Destiny, my former tag team partner, is coming to the ring right now. He's going to put that title on the line against Michael Vane, and it didn't take him very long at all before he put this belt on the line.
He has got this crowd fired up and ready to go.
We got security heading over there. Michael Vane decides he's still going to take it up with the fans at ringside. That is the last thing in the world you want to do when you got a title match.
And security finally sets that fan down in the front row. Vane finally gets back into the squared circle. Destiny ready. The referee, Scott Venom. Looks like we're finally going to have a match, CK.
Well, I'll tell you what, JB Destiny against Michael Vane. Michael Vane's a little bit bigger than the people that JB Destiny usually takes on. He beat Shocker Sean Evans for that title. Michael Vane, a lot different style than that. We'll see how this turns out.
Vane's a big boy, and he's pointing across the ring right at JB Destiny. He's talking a good game. Can he fight?
Well, let's see. They're about to lock up now, and there they go. Michael Vane with the big forearm across the back. He's going to try to use brute force right here at the beginning of the match.
He broke that collar and elbow tie up real quick and immediately went to the elbow forearm.
Well, he seems to be awfully proud of that one little move. I'll tell you what, this match is nowhere close to being finished.
It's barely even begun. But Vane, and another power move, slams JB Destiny to the mat.
See, I think he's forgetting. He's overlooking the fact that JB Destiny has gone in there one-on-one against T. Ranchula. He's gone one-on-one against Leviathan. He's gone one-on-one against Samu. And he has gone one-on-one against the franchise, Shane Douglas. And it's going to take more than that to get him down.
A beautiful takedown. He utilized the toe hold there and brought Vane right down. I'm sure Vane not used to being in there with anyone smaller and quicker than him. There's a big jab slap from the TV champion, and Vane whipped into the post again.
Big spinning kick into the corner. Got him up right on the nose. We'll see if Michael Vane, how he recovers. Holds on to the corner and is able to snap JB into the center of the ring.
Champion went for the monkey flip there and telegraphed it a little bit and missed. Now Vane's got him in a little bit of trouble in the center of the ring. He's up and he takes him over in a nicely executed suplex.
Beautiful vertical suplex. He got him all of that onto JB Destiny. That was well executed.
Boy, and Vane is still talking up a storm in there as he takes him up and slams him down again.
Big body slam too. Michael Vane, he followed it up pretty well. He had that suplex and he followed it up with the body slam, but he needs to stay on him.
That body slam is interesting. He followed him most of the way down to the mat. He could easily have turned that into a power slam.
And he released it.
Instead chose to release it into the body slam, and now he's not pressing his advantage like he could have.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. That might come back to cost him.
And right there, he walks into the Bavarian boot of JB Destiny, and Destiny off the rope and hits him with a clothesline.
He's trying for it. He calls it the deadline, his clothesline, when he gets all that momentum coming off of the rope.
He's got Vane stunned. He hit him with a series of 3 and finally knocked him off his feet.
He's got him. Well done. He's able to get him up. Now he's got a beautiful snap bear, takes him over. We'll see what he does with it. He's going to the side rope, doing what he does best. Big slam. There we go. That's it.
The spinning
That's what we
flip
call the
slam.
death penalty, and he's got it.
The death penalty. The spinning slam off the top rope.
Perfect, beautiful victory. JB Destiny took the abuse of Michael Vane. He took the strategy. Michael Vane decided he was going to take some
fine job there.
Power impact moves. JB recovered from it. He was able to last through it. He got some of the high-flying moves and was able to get the victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pro Wrestling Express TV title holder, JB Destiny.
That's a big boy in there. Man, he's kind of rough. That's okay.
Liked to talk to you in there, didn't he, JB?
He did. He liked to taunt. He liked to run his mouth. But less impressed with what people say. I'd rather wait and see what they do. He didn't do too much.
Like a true champion, ladies and gentlemen, he let his actions speak for him. He didn't need to talk.